right, what's going on, guys? This is Will from your home ironing business. Well, my wash machine is down. The clutch went out on this thing and it won't spin, so I have to wait. So this is something I should have talked about before. This is an older machine I got from a guy. He fixed a bunch of stuff on it, but something else died on it, so I have to get it fixed. But hopefully the part is not that expensive for this machine. It's a clutch for it. Now, clutches run between, I just priced them $8 to $20, but it's putting them on is what's going to cost. But have yourself a good repair guy when you start this business, especially at home. So I won't be able to get this thing looked at till 12 o'clock tomorrow. And if you don't think so, I have work to do. So I have to now figure out how to finish my work that has to be washed, or just go to a laundromat. But this is the one thing you kind of go through when your equipment breaks down. So I kind of stuck a little bit mad, but let me show you what I have. Both, Lewis. All right, so I was in the middle of doing some rags, and when I tried to get the rags out, the rags were wet. So this is one thing that I kept, that I had for a long time, is actually a spin dryer. This thing I got at a flea market for like $25, and I just couldn't beat it. It's just $25, and this is when I was doing shirts early on. I've kept this thing for years. I wouldn't get rid of it, and this right now is when it comes in handy. You know, of course, I have work over there that has to be done, and now I can't do anything for a day. So I have options and things that I do. So, Jan, don't boo. Move out the way. Come on, really? At any other give it.
I did not know.
How's it every time?
Sorry.
Every time I'm walking. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think she does that stuff on purpose. I swear she does. But using this thing comes in handy because I can at least extract, my rags, and I could just toss them in the dryer afterwards. You can't put a ton of stuff in here. This thing is really weird. It extracts really weird, but you could use it. So hold on one second. I'll show you how it works. You just load them up, and I got to get it to spin. So hold on one second. All right, so now it's in spin cycle, and it's actually extracting the rags. These things are worth, to me, their weight in gold. I kind of wish I'd have bought the second one I just saw, because what if your stuff goes down again? I do have other small washers to use, which other washers, I hate my phone stops because of that app, but I have other washers that I think I'm going to hook up and do some of the small pieces in, and that way at least I'll get something done tonight. But this thing comes in handy. I need to clean it up. It's been sitting, but this is just for the rags for tonight, and my thing is like dying. That thing has really took its toll. Look at it. Thing is, and then it dries them out enough where you could toss them in the dryer, or you could just hang your rags up, to be honest with you. So you just load a couple more up in there, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and do some clothes tonight in a small washer. But the only problem with using the washer is my drain in my tub is really slow, so I'm like kind of stuck in a double deuce. So back again, guys, Will, with my home ironing business. So I had to improvise today. So since my my actual washers broke, I have these small. These are compact washers. I've been using these things. I had them for years, and when I keep them, I got two of them that I keep in case of problems like this. So just turn this thing on, and now I can at least wash a small load. So I'm gonna wash like 2-3 small loads, use my extractor. At least I'm not completely out the game, but if I get my bigger orders in, dry cleaning, I can take dry clean, but wash it, I would have to take to work or to a laundromat. But for right now, this thing will just have to do. These are some of the things you go through when you're in this business, when your machines break or don't, because I have two of these technically, and this one works, this has a really good extract, really good wash on it. You can do about 10 pieces in there. At least I can do something tonight instead of nothing. All right, I'll probably record some of me extracting this, and then it'll be going to the dryer later. All All right, what's going on, guys? This is Will from Your Home Ironing Business. Well, today I'm finishing off my last load in here. Again, I had small orders, which was a good thing today. My repairman's supposed to be here any minute now or sometime today to fix the other washer. This is my second small washer that I have, and that's my first one. I got that one first. Actually, I had another one I gave away, but that's the second one I got at a Goodwill for $10, and then this one I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if you guys don't know it, but if you can get on Facebook Marketplace, man, you can find great stuff there. And the weird thing is, when I bought this from somebody who actually comes into the dry cleaners, and they gave me a really good deal. I think it was like, hey, for you, $20. You can't find these for $20. If you can, you're lucky. And if you do, buy it. Don't play. Okay? Now I just got to extract all of it. Yeah, that's one of the downsides, I think, to any business is your equipment goes down. You have to have some other type of way. You got to be resilient to get your stuff going. If I didn't, I would have been down on the washing side of the game until next week if the guy didn't come. My dry cleaning is all finished because I go to work a couple days and that's done. And the two places I go to. And this week is kind of slow, so I don't have a lot of stuff. But I do like being able to take care of my laundry side at home. And when I can't, I'll be like, But don't think, you can do shirts in there, you can do a jacket in there, but you have to know the size of it. So if you never use one of those, don't overload them, you'll break them. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you now. I do maybe 5-6 pieces in there. If I have to do jeans, I do a pair of jeans or 2 pair of jeans, but most of the jeans I send to dry cleaning. I don't even try to wash people's jeans. Most of the time they don't want to get like that, because if you do, you'll get webbing. So I do a lot of dry cleaning, but stuff that can be washed and know it's going to get washed, I will wash it. So that's just a small part of of the business that I deal with, is the washing. The dry cleaning is what I do a lot more of. And like today, I got my stuff loaded up, and I got my stuff loaded up right now. I got some orders building up now. And I'm gonna finish this stuff out, wait for my maintenance guy. And if he wants to be recorded, I'll record him, because this guy is good at what he does. And that's one thing I like, being polite to people, because you be polite to people. It's a lot of stuff you can do in this business, man. As long as you're polite to people, you be nice, try not to lose stuff. That's another thing one day I'm gonna talk about, is people losing stuff or you losing stuff. I'm very meticulous about people's clothes. I don't like losing stuff. I like doing their stuff by themselves. I don't do orders together. And you'll get that person here and there saying, well, I gave that to you. And you be like, no, because when I get them, I count them down. When I first get them, I write a piece of paper, put it on a hanger. That's how I know how much stuff people got. But I'm very meticulous. And then a lot of times people come back a week later like, I found it, Will. Had one guy cuss me out, called me all kind of names. You lost my motherfucker. And then like a week later, I told him, he calls me back like, hey man, I'm sorry, man. I found it. I was like, cool. He said, hey man, I'm gonna drop some clothes off. I was like, no, this has happened 3 times with you. I don't want to deal with you no more. Take it to the dry cleaners. And he was like, oh, it's like that? Dude, you cussed me out all 3 times. Where's my stuff at? And then come turn around, your stuff is at home. And I said, just go home and look for it, and you'll find it. But no, every time he yelled at me. So that's another thing. And then last but not least, have a good rapport with your customers. One thing I like to do is I call my customers, I go home and tell them I'm home. I had one guy get mad at me about that too. He was just like, why you call me all the time? And I was like, I just call you because I'm home. The customers that's come to me for years know this. New customers, you got to kind of walk them through it like, look, I just call you because you might be in the neighborhood, you can pick your clothes up. This guy, he was tripping. And then eventually I stopped dealing with him, and then he was like, man, I'm sorry, man, I just didn't understand. I said, I told you I only call you to tell you I'm home. And then when he did come and I wasn't home, he was like, well, I'm like, wait a minute, I call you, now you mad. I just got done with him. So you have to be, particular about your customers and the ones that you have. So this is Will from Your Home Ironing Business, and showing you what the breakdown looks like sometimes. All right, guys, I'm done. All right, as you can see, got orders going out now, finishing some more stuff up, got some more dry cleaning done, got those things. They're not all loaded up, but they will be by the end of the day. Hey guys, check it out. Do yourself a favor. My new motto again is adjust your hustle and bet on you. Do that. If you don't bet on you, why are you gonna do this? And I do this business regardless if it's hard or if it's not. I just do it because I love it so much. So if you don't love it, I love how he says, fail at something you love, and then one day you'll do it right and you'll be all right. All right, guys, I'm out. Take care. Go out there, get some pressing, make some money. All right, I wanted to do one more thing. This is Will from Your Home Ironing Business. And I wanted to show you something. For most of the washers that I had, at first I used to just set them in the tub. Let me show you what I actually made out of some scrap wood. I made this thing out of scrap wood. What it is just a little tiny, I think it's a 4x4, and a bunch of planks. You take this, you put this in the tub. Once you set this in the tub, like that, you put the washer on top of it or the extractor so that your machine is not sitting down in your water. This was an idea I just came up with because most people were putting it in front of their, put it in front of their tub and then let the water run in, but I didn't want to do that. So I put it in the tub, made a little platform for it so that you could put your washer on it or your extractor, and then the water is not getting into the machine or up under it. I think it was a great idea. It works all the time. It's wet now. Once I get done with it, I take it and I just put it back up, back here, behind my baskets and stuff. I'll put it back here, and it will dry back there. Just an old piece of wood. If it ever gets too bad, I'll just make another one. Another one of those ideals that you get when you're kind of messing around with this business. And this thing saved my bacon. Once more. All right, so this is Will from my home ironing business. Well, this washer bit the dust on me. For right now, my maintenance guy said the transmission is shot, but he may have a transmission. But he said if we had to buy one, it won't be worth doing this. But I got a good guy. His name is Frank. Frank's going to probably turn around and get me another machine. If not, I'm not in all bad place because this thing did already pay for itself, so it's kind of like gravy. I put a sticker on it, but it's happens. But this thing will be out here probably next week, so I got a couple days. I'll be down with my big machine, and I'll probably get something probably like no later than probably Wednesday when I get off. I'll have something probably delivered Thursday. So, but for right now, if nothing happens, I'm just wanted to show you this, the stuff that happens. It is a used washer, so it's not like it was brand new, but it has new parts on it and everything. But this thing, the transmission went out on it. So I'm gonna have to just wait a day or so, see what he can pull off, and if not, I'll be getting another one. Things you got to deal with when you're doing your home pressing business. It's not all bad. It's just things happen. All right, guys. Later. Well, good morning, guys. Well, right now it's snowing outside, so that means that I'm down for the day. I can't really do anything that I want to do. I mean, it is snowing outside. I'm gonna go out and brush my cars off, start them up. I got my last loads done. Thank goodness that I had small loads. Got my dry cleaning done. I'm kind of have to sit back and wait. Got my other order done, and I am stuck for a week. Well, not a week. What's today? Today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. About 5 days. So about 5 days, I'll probably just go and buy another washer. Not unless I take out one of my investment routes, which I think I will, because I know that my maintenance guy said that he was going to call a couple favors in and see what I can get. Let me put my bug spray up because I like to keep my apartment bug free. But it's a used machine, so not too mad. It already paid for itself. So this is the last part of the cleaning business video for tonight, but I want to show you something else.